Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today we have a commentary on Miami, Oklahoma. I've been wanting to do a commentary on this for a while, but to be quite frank, I've been lazy. So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of commentaries coming up this week and next. I'm gonna record 5 today. We're gonna get Miami 1 and 2. We're gonna get Boise, Idaho Hot Wheels Monster Trucks, and then we're gonna get Salinas, I don't know. And then we're gonna get Lexington, Kentucky. No Pittsburgh show I could find, that was not, 50 minutes long. And I do not think my computer has the storage for that. Honestly, Miami could honestly take more storage than it needs to. But yeah. So yeah, hope that this works. It should. Probably will, but yeah. Maybe not. Two great moves from Montana Robbins. Sorry, I'm not locked in. Let me say the lineup. I don't know. Sorry, guy. I have a drink with me, and it does not taste like all the other ones that are in the packaging, and it looks different as well. So I don't know what messed up. Pretty good job for Kylie Kent, but that's definitely not the best. Bad decision up right now. Alec White. Then we have Barbarian with Devin Jones, Frostbite with Kylie Kent, the Haymaker with Chucky Pocken, Preston Collins in Jurassic Attack, Triton Robbins in Crazy Train, Jamie Garner in Overboard, Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy, Tim Jones in Tailgater, John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity, Twisted Addiction with Trip Jones, John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar, Velociraptor with Preston Perez, and Wildside with Zach Garner. Pretty good run for Haymaker. Second move, though, not the best, to be quite frank. Triton Robbins is a backup in the Skills Challenge at the World Finals, so you know he's going to be doing good. He is. And he's amazing, just to be quite frank. Walking it all the way back. And going for a second, can twist him a little. Alright, turning the truck sideways. And there, sets it right down. Preston Collins, Jurassic Attack up next. Nice little sky wheelie right there. Now going for a slap wheelie. Ooh, a double slap wheelie. Not the best double slap wheelie, but a double slap wheelie nonetheless. Montana Robbins probably should still be in the lead. Triton did really well. I honestly didn't see Triton score. I'm not that locked in. That did not deserve the lead, respectfully. I think Triton or Montana have currently the best run. But congrats to Preston. Preston's, he's really great from what I've seen. Has a single win in Monster Jam racing at Tacoma Show 6. Alright, setting the truck down. Nice sky wheelie. Alright, yeah, that's a pretty good run. Alright, Jamie Garner doing his patent pending reverse popper. Oh, could have gotten a little, combo off of that, but he didn't. He's not the most technical driver, He definitely doesn't. I think he drives just because he likes driving. Ooh, falling over. Yeah, it's gonna not do well for him. Alright, Barbarian, Sky Wheelie. Tailgater. Tim Jones is the king of Sky Wheelies. Sky Wheelies, my lord. Who else is it? Jerry Beck is also really good at Sky Wheelies. Then just gonna absolutely send it. Don't think that deserves the lead. I mean, better than Preston. Yeah. Him and Preston Collins had very similar runs where, pretty good, but nothing really insane. I will say it is best trick and not two-wheel skills, so that definitely does change. But two-wheel skills like Zach Garner, he's going insane right now. walking it. Slap moonwalk. Not the best, but he got a little slap. Tried for a butt kicker. Oh, they're going to count it. Dang it. Alright, he's just spinning that thing like a top. Pretty good, but... butt kick. Not getting the butt kicker is a big dent in the score for me. John Zimmer Jr. going up right now. I don't entirely know what days I'm going to post these on. I might just do back to back to back to back to back. Actually, what I might do is like Boise or Lexington will release tomorrow probably. Then I'll do Miami 1, so this on Friday, Miami 2 on Saturday. Then I can do Boise on Sunday. And then I can do Salinas on Monday. Yeah, that works. Alright, John Zimmer Jr., you're a new leader already. Yeah, two great moves. Not much else to say. Alright, he gets it. Now, racing, I think this is just going to be regular Chicago style. Not Chicago style. But excited to see what they do. Two of the best racers in Monster Jam. Let's see how well they do on the Indy circuit again. I will say, there was a time where I never expected to see Playing Crazy and Crazy Train in Monster Jam ever. So seeing them tour with Monster Jam just full time is awesome, because they do really well. Alright, Bad Decision versus Haymaker. I think CP3 has this already won. Alec White only drives at a few independent shows, but he is really underrated. Alright. Ooh, I gotta make my World Finals predictions, actually. I'll record all these videos, make my World Finals predictions, and that'll come out on Wednesday. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna have a video coming out or a stream every day until the World Finals. Actually, I need to make a post right now. I'm talking y'all through this. I'm sorry if this is boring, but this is what goes through my mind whenever I'm doing stuff. Preston Perez. Met him when he drove Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Very nice guy. Alright. Now, let's see who will get the win. I think Zach has won it. I mean, Zach's a World Racing Champ. Preston Perez did much worse on the toughest Monster Truck Tour than I expected him to do, but, I mean, he still didn't do terrible. Now, I do think Barbarian is running a split scheme with another truck. I don't know what the other truck is called, though, but it looks like we're about to see. Road Rage, alright. Yeah, because I saw some pictures of that, and I was like, huh? Don't know what that truck is, but, okay. Alright. I was not paying attention, so I don't know who won that one, but I think it was Barbarian. Barbarian honestly loved when he competed in MJ. Hope that he goes back sometime. John Zimmer Sr., though, in Pittsburgh this past weekend, was on fire. Alright. Very good time. I think Montana just barely got that, though. Alright, Trip Jones is going to be he's going to be a great driver one day. Alright, nice. Preston Collins, very good racer, though. As I've said, his only win in Monster Jam wasn't racing, and it was at Tacoma, which is a pretty big track. Alright. Two of the rising drivers up there. Looks like Frostbite got a round 1 bye, it would seem. Alright, she's turning the truck around. She is not the best racer. I will say, timed racing, she is much better at. In Monster Jam, all of her timed racing times are 10 times better than any of her others. Yeah, not gonna go that fast. All right, Zach Garner versus CP3. Two second-generation drivers who are on fire. All right. CP3 beats Zach Garner. That is not what I expected to happen at all. That is actually insane. All right, Montana Robbins versus Barbarian. Well, Devin Jones. Montana Robbins got to beat him last year. Got to see him get his first Monster Jam win ever. Skills competition. He absolutely threw it down in Nashville. Almost won the overall. I think he got second. John Zimmer Sr. took it, though. All right. So, easy win for Montana Robbins. Twisted Addiction. I thought that he lost that race. I don't entirely know where the finish line is, though, so, yeah. Or Preston Collins, or maybe they're doing, like, a fast loser or something. I don't know. The one thing that I have a problem with fast losers is the fact that if you have a fast loser, it basically just turns into a timed racing competition. Because, let's say you lose, but you get, like, it just turns into timed racing. Because no matter what, if you had the fastest time of all the losers, if you had the second fastest time, but you lost, you're coming back in. Which, you know, it makes sense, but the problem is it just turns into timed racing, and it's not really a side-by-side racing. That's why I do prefer how MJ does it, where if the person you went up against breaks, you move on. Because what if they broke during your race instead of just a few minutes later? You know? Makes sense. I think Triton Robbins has this in the bag. I think he won it, but could be wrong. So now Jamie Garner versus Devin Jones. Also something I'd like to shout out. Every Tuesday, I'm streaming at 3 p.m. Excited for that. I will do a World Finals review on Sunday or Monday after it ends, saying where I think everyone should have placed and all that stuff. Really excited for that. But yeah, just as a shout out for that. So yeah, watch my streams, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, every Tuesday. So yeah. Now, CP3 versus Devin Jones. Oh, Devin Jones going over. CP3 wins racing in Miami, Oklahoma. Congrats to him. Now, I will say there is, I think, about 30 plus minutes left in this video, so I am terrified at how long the freestyle runs are. I don't know how many drivers there are, to be quite frank, but yeah. Looks like there was a boat over there. That's nice. Well, not crush the boat, just gonna drive over it. I will say, Alec White can sometimes just get the most insane move, but usually it's about this, you know. Drives like an MJ rookie sometimes. Nice little drive over there. I will say, though, to be fair to him, Indy drivers, they have to pay for their own body, so it makes sense. Speaking of, I am curious if Zach Garner will use the C10 at World Finals, or if he'll use the quote-unquote normal wild side, I guess. Because personally, the C10 looks so much better, in my opinion. Not that the old version looks bad, it's just I love C10s. C10s look awesome for me. So yeah. I'm curious to see all the special designs be revealed next Thursday. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, that's not the best. Not too bad of a run, but not really that good, to be quite frank. I was about to say it's like a Joe Dennis run, but I'm like, no, Joe Dennis is better than that. Not trying to be rude. Just trying to find a comparison. Maybe like a Kylie Kent run. Alright. Nice little sky wheelie right there. Alright, Triton Robbins has a good shot to make it into the Monster Jam World Finals. Very good racer. Excited to see what he can do there. I will say he is not a freestyler. He is a racer, just period. So if he makes it into the World Finals, he can do very well in the racing competition. But we'll just have to wait and see. Definitely, I can see him getting to semifinals in LCQ, at least. I think he'll definitely qualify and get a round 1 bye. So, yeah. Do not think he'll win it, though, but y'all will have to see my video coming out next Wednesday, I think it's going to be, where I'll detail who I think will win. Alright. Turning the truck around. Gonna send, not really send it, just get some nice air. Triton, I will say, as good of a driver as he is, freestyle, it's not his place at all. I mean, he's gotten like 1 or 2 freestyle wins in Monster Jam, all at shows without backflips. He's done 1 backflip at Syracuse, New York, but he completely destroyed the front end. Yeah. Blowing the horn. Nice little wheelie. Tried to go for a slap wheelie, just didn't really get the landing, I suppose. Alright, yeah, that does deserve first. Not really the best run, but definitely pretty good. Alright, Kylie Kent and Frostbite. I will say I love this truck. I don't know if it looks better necessarily, but I do like how it looks with the Sparkle Smash paint. Specifically like the blue, I don't know what those are called. Someone comment below what those are called. The things that are painted, like, cyan. Side note, cyan should be called teal, and teal should be called cyan. I don't think that's a hot take. I've said that a lot. But yeah. Alright. Nice little jump. Sparkle Smash does look a little bit wide on this body, but I think that's because it was made for Frostbite. It doesn't look bad at all, though. It still looks very nice. Now, Kylie Kent kind of is... I don't know what competition. She's kind of even at all. Like, out of 10, I'd rank her like a 4 or so in every competition. She's not really specialized in one or the other, but... She's definitely not really bad at any of them. I will say, skills, she can throw it out a good wheelie. Problem is, wheelies aren't scored well. Gotten much better at stoppies, though. Alright. Freestyle at Manchester Show 3. She did absolutely throw down, though. Tore that Sparkle Smash body. Alright, she's going to send it over the bus stack. That is honestly probably the biggest error of the night. Bigger than Triton Robbins, even. Alright. Honestly, I think that's second. That was better than Alec White. Don't know if I'd say it was better than Triton Robbins, but honestly, her and Triton Robbins were... She might be a little bit below Triton, but definitely not that far. Now, Trip Jones is an amazing driver. I don't think I've ever watched a commentary with him in it on the channel before, but he is one of the best drivers, just period. He absolutely throws down at every single show that he's been to, and he is insanely good. Nice launch. If you have any commentaries you'd like me to do, comment below on this video. I'm always looking for commentaries that y'all like. Last time I did that was like sometime last year, San Antonio. I just remember watching the 2019 show from there. Clearbrook, Virginia, and there was a third one. I'm so sorry that I forget it. All of them were really good. They also performed really well because y'all are the fans. Y'all know what each other want. Whoa! Oh, dang. I thought he was about to save it. They let him go? That is insane. I'm so happy. Went all the way Oh, he's about to send it across the track here. Now, he is the son of Tim Jones. He's really good. Definitely takes after his father. Excited to see what he does further in his career. Hope that he gets a shot in Monster Jam at some point, because he is amazing. Whoa! What? That is insane. I did not know you would be able to get a moonwalk off of that. Well, I suppose that was more of a stoppie, but still. Did not know you'd be able to get that off of a bus stack. I feel like I sound unenthused. I promise you guys I'm very happy about this. I don't know. I'm just a little bit tired, I guess. Nice little bicycle. Yeah, that's first. By far. Preston Perez and Velociraptor up next. A nice little sky wheelie. I'm gonna turn up the volume on the Monster Jam show, or not Monster Jam, Monster on the show just a little bit. I'm not even. It's Preston. Oh, Preston broke, I think. Preston Collins excited to see how he's improved since being on the Toughest Monster Truck Tour. Did very well there, from what I can remember. Did one show from Grand Forks on it. And he did very well there. Sorry, I'm moving my position that I'm sitting in my chair. Nice air for Preston Collins. Alright, this flag is so annoying. Alright, turning the truck around. Going for a slap wheelie. Nice! Alright. Oh, a third! Joe Foley just possessed him or something. Alright, nice little jump right there. I'd love to go to one of these shows one year. They always look very nice. Nice little jump right there. Have to imagine they'd be even cooler in person. Nice air! Alright, gonna drive just a little bit further up. I think he's gonna send it. Oh my lord, there's the jump over there. I did not know that. I just see the little Triceratop horns peeking out. Alright, I think his run is coming to a close. This is either second or first. Definitely very good, but Trick Jones surprised me a lot. I mean, I knew he was a good driver, but that was insane. I've been getting surprised at this show. A lot of these drivers are really good. Preston Collins, I hope he gets some more seat time in Monster Jam during the summer/fall. Nice donut right there. Yeah, second place, that is awesome. Deserved. Trip Jones, I do think, had slightly better of a run. But here's a man who is going to have an amazing run, John Zimmer Sr. Veteran of the sport. Don't even know what year he made his debut. But he's driven tons of trucks. He's driven Gravedigger, even. He was one of the main Dennis Anderson fill-ins in 2017 when Dennis got injured. Alright. I'm gonna jump just kind of a straight jump, not really high jump. I think they have a box truck in that thing over there. I don't know if that's supposed to be a backflip or just a crushable place. I don't know. Alright. Very good momentum. I do love the throttle rhythm on this. Alright, turning the truck sideways in midair, like he went over a few feet. Not really, like, directionally sideways, just kind of, I don't know, man. Alright. Nice launch. Nice! Sky wheelie. Gonna get a little slap. Sky wheelie again. Across. Alright. Turning the truck around, and he's gonna send it. Slap wheelie. Nice. Don't think this is... I think this is third currently. Unless I can see something really cool. Trip Jones and Preston Collins had great runs. I do love the sound of the truck, though. Yeah. Trip Jones still leading. Deservingly so, in my opinion. But next up, CP3 Haymaker. Honestly, if CP3 makes it to the main field at the World Finals, I am so excited to see what he does. Because he's great in all competitions. I will say, I kind of wish FMX for Freestyle Mania... I wish that they could still do, like, the point series like that, but I wish that they also showcase the points if you separated the two, because... Oh, he just broke the front. Tell me what he just broke. I was gonna say sway bar, but I don't think that's right. In fact, I'm confident that that's wrong. It's not drive shaft either. I don't know what it is. Tell me what it is, though, in the comments, because I'm genuinely curious. I'm trying to learn more about the monster truck, like, mechanical side of things. So, yeah. Now, Montana Robin's playing crazy, making his Monster Jam World Finals debut in the LCQ. Excited to see what he can do. Driving right over top of that. Now, Montana's a great racer. I'd say he's honestly a bit better of a freestyler than his brother. But his brother is a better racer and better at skills. Montana Robbins swapped his spot with John Zimmer Sr. last year on the tour that they were on Arena Series Central. Sorry. Alright, never mind. But John... Oh my lord, I'm not locked in. John Zimmer Sr. Finished 6th on their tour, and Triton. Oh my lord. What is happening to me today? Montana finished 6th, but this year they flip-flopped it where Zimmer Sr. finished 7th and Montana finished 6th. Speaking of Montana, he's doing a great job right now. Absolutely insane. Well, not insane, just really cool, you know. I will say his truck looks like it's a Cessna 152 or so. It's definitely a Cessna. Oh, he broke that. Really good run. I think that should have been higher than 5th. Maybe like 4th. Definitely ended a little bit early, though. Whoa, stoppy. I will say Trip Jones is really holding his own against all these drivers here. Trip Jones never even competed on the toughest monster truck tour, I believe. Doing amazing still. Alright. Nice little jump right there. Tim Jones is looking to take the lead away from his son. I do believe Trip Jones is his son. It'd be really awkward if it's his brother. Going for the boat sack, I guess. I think we're about to get some big air out of Tim Jones. Not bad, not bad. Tim Jones, I hope he comes back to Monster Jam. Did 2 shows with them, one in New Orleans and the other in Arlington. In Arlington, he actually did very well, in my opinion. Much better than New Orleans. So yeah, I would love to see him come back. Is he going for this box stack? I don't know if this backflip. Oh, it is a backflip. Not a properly constructed one, though. Either that or Tim Jones just is not the best at backflips, but Only time I've seen him do one is Indianapolis Motor Speedway and what's that one place in Tennessee? Bristol, the Bristol Motor Speedway. Tim Jones doing very well. I definitely think this gets the lead, even with the failed black backflip. Oh, y'all, I am not locked in today. All right. I wonder if I'm in the live chat right now. Well, it's premiering. If you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe, because that helps me out. Specifically subscribing, I'm only 9 subscribers away currently from 400. Really hope we can get there. And I'm hoping before the end of the year we can get to 500. Once I get 500, I can open up memberships if I have enough hours of videos, basically. So that's one of the reasons why I'm posting a lot of these, is because, oh my, Devin Jones is over. I think that was Devin Jones, at least. Alright, he's back. But yeah, if I get to 500, I can make memberships where probably gonna charge $2 or $3 a month. And I'll just give you guys, like videos early. I'll do members only streams. Something I want to do is, if I'm doing a Monster Jam tour, I want to make a members only tour where the winner from that gets into the World Finals. But yeah, I would love to do a members only tour for y'all. Probably would only be like 6 trucks, and probably would be a smaller tour, don't get me wrong. But it would still be a lot of fun to do. Alright, Jamie Garner up next. He's a really good driver. Excited to see what he can do here. Alright, nice long send right there. Skying it, honestly. Alright. Jamie Garner, I will say, he drives differently in Overboard and El Toro Loco. I think he's a better driver overall in El Toro Loco, but he goes a lot bigger in Overboard. But in El Toro Loco, he's a lot more consistent. In Overboard, he's just insane. I got to see and meet Jamie Garner earlier this year in Nashville. Did not do too well there, but you know what? It was great meeting him finally. Oh, big air, but I think he just blew a motor. I think that's better than 6th, honestly. I think we only have 2 drivers left. I think we have Zimmer Jr. and then Zach Garner. And you know what? My PC is holding up the storage. Well, it's not a PC, it's a laptop. But it's holding up with this really well. It's actually not closing out on storage, you know. Alright. Also, I do have a gaming channel if y'all would like to subscribe to that. I'm going to post my first video on there on July 3rd. That'll be my birthday. It'll probably be pre-recorded and post then, but you know what? Just excited. It's going to be 5 Nights at Freddy's. We're going to try and beat the entirety of the first game. So yeah. Hope y'all watch that. I'm definitely going to get scared. I know what happens, and I've seen playthroughs of it, but really they were a long time ago, so I honestly don't remember what to do, like the strategies and stuff. I just know you close doors and you use lights. So yeah, excited for that. Might record that later today as well, honestly. Alright, also I'm posting polls to find out who y'all think will win the racing. And, well, whenever this is posted, it'll just be Freestyle Championship, because final racing poll I posted while recording this. Yeah, go vote in those, you know, I want to see who y'all think will win each championship. Currently, y'all predicted Triton Robbins for the LCQ, Chandler Hadar for FMX Championship, which honestly is probably like people picking Kurt Kramer, where Chandler Hadar is not that good. To be quite frank, he got 1 win, and The second highest, his score was an 8.9. The second highest was like an 8.3. Sadly, not even at a live streamed event, but yeah. I honestly think Cam Sepulveda is gonna win the FMX Championship. I'll tell you that, guys, that right now. I'll still do like a wild card pick during my Women's Awards show though, because why not? All right, 27 first. Yeah, John Zimmer Jr. won that. Zach Garner's gonna have to do something really cool to win, because I might have been talking over John Zimmer Jr.'s run, but that was definitely the best run. Good air, good momentum. Yeah. Now Zach Garner though, second place at the World Finals Freestyle Championship. Excited to see what he can do now. Also, for skills, y'all predicted Brandon Tolochka, and for high jump, y'all predicted Ryan Anderson. So, yeah. Zach Garner doing very well so far. All right, gonna turn the truck around. Nice little leap right there. Nice air right there. Gonna get a slap wheelie. Now, Zach Garner's having a pretty good run. Not really the same momentum or stuff as Zimmer Jr., but, you know, definitely pretty good run. What is happening? I don't know if his truck is okay or something. Turn the truck around, though. He is not going fast. I don't know what's happening. Good air, though. All right. Oh, is he going for the backflip? All right, he's going for it. Second attempt of the night. Will he land it? Easily he will. All right, that'll probably win him it. He's had really good air, really good momentum. John Zimmer Jr. did not have a backflip. You know, if he gets one more big leap in there, I'll definitely say that he deserves it, but I think he's going to get it. I'd say that was about on par with Zimmer Jr. He had the wow moment, but he didn't really have anything else. All right. Ooh, gotta do that before it goes. Go check out this video. It's in the description. I think it's Zacher59. So go watch that. Hope y'all enjoy this. Watch some of my other videos. Please like and subscribe as I've already asked. Go subscribe to my gaming channel as well, I guess. Hope y'all enjoy this, and goodbye.